So I have no advice for nobody. Firebird. I am garbage. I am. You ever see the garbage truck to the corner? You see the juice? Yeah, I am that. That is me in FPL. So those study not now to say I have no currency. Just hey, inshallah. Like just make it. Hey, do your best. Enjoy yourself. Nasty, yes.
Imagine I real heavy boy. I buy Bernardo, the man show it.
It's you.
I didn't even see highlights.
The man injured, all kind of thing.
Injured, he come off?
Yeah, he come off. He was getting some cramp.
I so bad was.
So yeah, it's you.
What going on?
It's you then. It's really you. It's really you. You have Ramsdale?
No, I ain't having no Arsenal, man.
No, I didn't think nothing more frustrating than.
And I had Auba, and you see what going on with him now. Eh?
Yeah, you really heavy. They not normal blights.
Nothing more frustrating than like you know which game gonna end bang.
Yeah.
And then you just don't have the right players. I see goals going in 7. I see 6. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I say, let me see who's scoring.
Yeah, boy.
None of the men that nobody gonna have.
You predicted you should have banged, dog. It just did happen.
Dog, that was like 6 weeks ago. Welcome to another episode of the Trifactor podcast.
This podcast is for Trini football piongs and international ones, where we get to discuss all matters of football, both Trini and internationally.
If you are a football fanatic,
this is for you.
If you just stumble upon here by mistake,
don't worry, God doesn't make mistakes. This is for you.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Most importantly, give us your feedback for future content that you might be interested in. On this week's episode, we'll be discussing.
Anybody know KDB was coming back today?
I hear a man say that Pep say it had no injuries now, so it was always possible. But this is why I hate picking City players. You just never know what the hell Pep going on do.
Of course, KDB can really hit that ball.
I didn't see it yet.
Of course.
It's like KDB, Foden bang.
Yeah.
KDB, mahrez. Even Ake scoring points.
Of course. Laporte always almost scoring us.
Yeah. He was always good on set pieces. He's always good.
No, but why you always good? Almost scoring? Score the goal like 1 point? Yeah, boy.
There's some nasty stuff.
let me hear what you're saying.
No, but listen now, Zari. I have Bernardo Silva.
Yeah, I you too.
Raheem Sterling is who I buy for a hit this match there. Yeah. I do a -8 trying to get okay. Let me just try to get some points. I buy Bernardo. I had Bernardo and I buy Sterling, and then I play because of all this COVID and injuries and thing. I play I think it's a United player. Is Brandon Williams from United or Liverpool? When he on loan at Norwich.
Brandon Williams in United.
Right. I play Brandon Williams. Of course, Norwich, I expecting a little 2 points. I ain't expecting no clean sheet. He get a yellow card, and they get bust twice. So, 0. So, I have 2 men with 0. I have 2 men with 0 on my lineup.
Wait, and Bernardo
from today, and Bernardo have 1 point. So, I have 1 point from 3 men, dog. I even get half a point per man. I even get that much. So,
let's see. I have 1 point from 1. And
on my bench. On my bench for Sterling 0, Sissoko going to come on from Watford against Burnley. Sissoko is probably like he as likely to score as John Obi Mikel was to score. So I'm in trouble though. I'm in trouble. This is gonna be my 20-something week.
Salah go and score a hattie and save it.
That extinctness, you know. Everybody has Salah. So you think you making sense.
Rule number 2, I think that was.
That was rule number 1.
That's rule number 1. It's no differential.
Hey, number 1, have Salah. Dog, yes, you have to have Salah.
Yeah, I mean, I want to I don't know if I'll blight him before we leave for January.
What? You ain't already blighted, though. The man with the blight is will say this is some powerful. This is some powerful stuff, you know. This man, some like Bernardo Silva on a 7-0 game.
Tell me who you have, right? And I will make sure not to have them.
Ooh, I shall put some money, man.
No, they done blight already.
They done blight.
They done blight. They done blight.
They done pre-blight.
You know who I have? Who I blight? I had him Bermuda.
I want him now.
He was in the money game. The money game. He was to play Brentford.
No,
man. Last night, I watched and say, I wonder if this game will call off, boy. I wonder, boy.
Sunday, man, not saying it was calling.
As I hear, game cancelled. Take my hit one time. I say, right, bad luck. I just had to get rid of Rashford.
Who did you take off?
Rashford.
I say, Rashford and Tony.
Both of them.
Yeah.
You bring in?
Bring in. What you name King?
Okay. I can see Burnley again.
No, Pookie. I bring it. Is Pookie I bring it? I had King from before. Yeah.
Andre, boy, banging it.
Oh.
The aggressively normal guy or average guy.
Watkins. Yeah. But we can see. I didn't know. So
But
I thought about Watkins.
Today,
I thought about Watkins, but I didn't know. So Stevie G still figuring it out. I see last game he bring on Ings at the end, so I didn't know what the lineup is, but yeah, Watkins is a viable pick. But here we go again. This season FPL is just real sourness. Every time I make a move, it's some kind of injury, some kind of papi show thing, boy.
I don't make
starting at the episode. Last line you said.
I take all my hits. Already. I don't make my transfers next game week. I write off this game week already.
So it's at COVID now, and then by what? By weekend they probably still have COVID.
More COVID. What going on Spurs?
No, by saying weekend games. So even Spurs
gonna play.
You think Spurs gonna Spurs game gonna go
again?
Yes,
Spurs and Liverpool.
Spurs game on.
Spurs play Liverpool though.
No, Spurs not. Liverpool play Newcastle. I mean, weekend.
Yeah, weekend.
But
I don't write off this game week.
No, the midweek play.
Spurs midweek going to play against who? Or they going to play? Or they playing?
Yeah, Spurs is playing Leicester this week. And I wasn't sure this game going to go on. You sure this game playing? Spurs Leicester.
I ain't hear them say anything because they say
because they say it's 10 days. It's supposed to be 2 games miss. I don't know.
Them not getting them games in. I don't feel so.
So I think Manchester United game on the weekend also go on.
That's off.
It's a fiasco.
If Tottenham doesn't play, I'll be in some trouble.
Look, I vex.
Not because I don't have Tottenham, man. No.
There's a PG-13 podcast. I try not to cuss, but it's real cuss. It's real cuss passing it on the inside. It's real cuss. Dog, if I go through, if I was to go and pull up a page showing my transfer history, right? And we talk through, all right, I make this transfer, and then the next week I have to take him back out because he get injured. I make this transfer, I have to take him out next week because he had COVID. I make this transfer, he get injured for the season until I make this dog. Because Fraser Foster I buy he 3 weeks ago, he get injured next game. He out for the season. I know by a Southampton man last week against Arsenal. Man get injured at halftime.
Who's that boy?
Bro gone. Injured one time. Bernardo Silva injured now.
Oh, good. Don't say so now.
Bernardo Silva injured now.
He doubtful, yeah.
Cancelo. Since I buy Cancelo, he ain't do no goals or assists. And then he get a yellow card to miss the next game.
I feel like that would Rich James.
Then Rich James, somebody hop on Rich James since then. Sour. Somebody. Sour.
You all see. Because I had Rich James, I was getting some good points from Rich James. Since
I buy Rich James, he get many points and they call some kind of long lost name who don't even play the Prem no more.
Yeah.
Hey.
Dog, and then I'll take a risk. I'm gonna take a risk. Leeds unlikely to score against Chelsea. Hop on a Man U Monday. COVID one time, and Rafinha scored the penalty. So it's just, dog, please, this game. This game here. And now look at my rank. My rank gone down 120,000. Like I was just. Let me see. I do that match wrong. I was just 180 something K.
Yeah.
Now I'm 377K.
Hey.
Because I have a 1 pointer from 3 man. That is trouble ahead, dog.
Only 190K now, bad.
Yeah, I'm at 370K now. Anyway. So I have no advice for nobody. I am garbage. I am. You ever see the garbage truck turn on the corner? You see the juice? Yeah, I am that. That is me in FPL. So those study not now to say I have no currency. Just hey, inshallah. Like just make it. Hey, do your best. Enjoy yourself.
Don't take it on. Don't study it. Go bother you.
The one thing I say, I don't take no advice from me that because I heavy is -4 every match week. I get taking it.
You heavy, you say? Oh, you're not stating so. You couldn't. You gotta keep that a little bit more real.
Nah, I taking match day. I taking hits every match day.
I thought you wasn't taking no hits, but
I have to.
I have been taking my hits. I went and check. I make about 38 transfers since he started this. 38 transfers. That's what I say. I say, alright, I really care.
All is still in the cup. Or they get kicked out of the cup already.
I get knocked out first week by 3 points.
I wasn't checking.
Right now, my match day score in the cup showing -7. Because I had it. So in the cup, they show your points as how much you transfer plus your score now. But I think I could beat this man. This man still had the Mari Gray. Nah, he could beat my dog. He could smash. He captain Dennis though. You see that? That madman thing. He captain Dennis.
There's our next man. I jump on.
Wait, you buy Dennis?
Right. Again, knock out the overall cup. But
man buy Dennis? What's your team? Why you buy Dennis, dog?
Because I need to get points.
What's your good?
No. Don't buy.
Wherever only have men who have was banging, I buy them.
Let me go and check what OC you have and
Dennis
avoid them.
You might have Antonio. So you probably saw Antonio. You didn't have him all the time, did you?
I ain't
It's
saw
months.
Antonio.
You had him all the time?
Nah.
So you probably get him for your 6 game, 7 game scoreless now.
Is you blighting him? You blighting
He
him?
go and bang. No, I ain't sure if I wanted to score.
Ronaldo, Antonio, Dennis, Rafinha. Alright, nah, you go ahead now. Keep Rafinha.
I see you jump on the Caligat train, boy, Andre boy.
I just jump off. I had to jump back on because my boy get COVID. So I had to jump back. Anyway. I get.
Let me see. It's Gallagher, James,
Because start just now. So
Sanchez, Trent, Salah, Bernardo. Boy, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boss, I had to get rid of some of these players. I have 6 men that was a EF. I have 6 men that was a EF. Nah, too much man, boy. 6 men?
Damn, I have 7 who say you have 8. I have 8 men who say you have, yes? Yeah, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble.
Woe be unto me.
I'm in trouble.
You on to man side and I'm picking the same man.
Well done.
I'm in trouble. Go and buy Semedo,
which part?
Go and buy Semedo,
Is the are you the guy from Simpsons saying I'm in trouble, or you in the fire saying everything?
This is fine. Yeah, this is fine. This is me. That's me. This is fine.
I tweet you see the video of somebody do an edit of the video of Jamie Carragher, Roy Keane arguing and Jimmy Floyd in the middle.
Yeah.
That is me.
Signing Ronaldo. But Ronaldo was never going to get Man United back winning league titles. What was the point in signing them? They come back and win trophies. Did you win trophies? What did you win? Did you win the FA Cup? Did you like winning the FA Cup? Yeah, they come back to win the FA Cup and get the Champions League. They've gotten the next 2 steps.
That's me. It's just madness going on. I'm just like, you know what, dog? Let me smile it off, yes? Because this is madman thing. Anyway.
Alright, guys. Yeah, we have no advice for anyone.
Nope.
Hey, just survive.
Good luck. Whoever you are. Wherever you are, good luck, though. Good luck.
Just survive. Right? Make your transfers early. This busy period. Right?
Do not make your transfers early. Wait for the COVID, though. Wait for the COVID.
They're going to have COVID. COVID is part of life. I don't make all my transfers. I'm looking forward to the next game week. I'm looking forward to Christmas. I really care right now.
Don't do that.
You know what game I'm real mad, boy?
Yeah.
I say, let me see, boy, who I could bring in. I want next city man, you know. I wonder if they bring in Foden. Nah, boy, I want to drop Rashford. That game I can play. I wonder if they do it. Think. I go on, fart around, end up bringing in Pookie, right? Which wasn't, that was my free transfer, right? I say, well, all right. Oh, I'm going to get rid of this. But then I watch, I had Tony, I had Henry. I say, good. Plus Rashford. I say, if this game call off, I have no bench. Then I realize, like Sanchez didn't play, and the next one I had before, he out until January.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
nah.
Yeah.
I have no bench, no subs. I say my side get like up with COVID.
I'm going through this. This is very traumatic. Next topic. This is madness.
I can't even remember the next topic.
But I mean about the games themselves. So, what are you thinking about Manchester United first 2 games under Ralph in the league?
I get to see them, to be honest.
I get to see the second one.
You didn't see the second one either?
Nah.
And you know which one? It was very boring. So I think
I see Crystal Palace.
No, which is the second one? No, which is the second one?
Yeah, no, which is the second one? Yeah.
Well, you know, his game. I see pieces, and I just.
I see that. Too. But we'll see what happens. It's a few weeks so long.
Yeah, and that's your point. So my takeaway from watching them games is just apparently coaching defensive drills or triggers and stuff like that is easier than coaching advancing the ball and stuff like that. So in the 2 games, you were able to see very quickly that the men definitely have pressing triggers and stuff like that.
Right.
And you see it from Cristiano, like everybody really doing it. And Rashford is the one who looks the weirdest doing it, surprisingly.
Yeah,
it doesn't look like that's his game to really be running down men like that, pressing. But whatever. So everybody, you could see that is happening. But on the offensive side, yeah, these men don't know what to do. Like, at least the spacing is not stupid like with Ole. So you're not going to have if they lose the ball, there's 50 yards for men to run into.
Yeah.
But they clearly don't know where they're supposed to be. Which we'll say make this point in episodes before and thing, Like there's a part of me that I agree with Ose's former takes. I don't know if he changed. But it's just like I feel like even if you have no manager for 6 months though, you're telling me you don't know how to figure out how to attack. Right. You can't figure out how to improvise on the field to try to create a chance. But whatever. It just seems like they're very confused. Obviously, maybe there's things that the coach say that is not natural to them, so it's making them confused where their natural instinct want to do something, but they...
But here this point though, what changed in the... Because Mani was a very good scoring team during the no-fan era. And then...
I wouldn't say they were scoring enough.
They were scoring.
They were struggling to break down when our team...
No, listen. They were struggling to break down. But Mani was scoring multiple goals a game.
They were. When they catch it.
But what changed? Well, it seemed like Bruno just looking lost.
But you know the answer though. The elephant is in the room. You know the answer. They bought a certain guy.
All right. Oh.
They bought a certain guy, and
the easiest way to think it.
That's my boy who we had on Bias Brothers. What's his name? Scarlett. He said it, and I told him I don't think it will happen, but he was right. He said when Cristiano come on our team, the team starts playing for Cristiano. And I saw, I think it was Martinez say it on Twitter. He tweeted it. He talked about, when you watch what's actually happening, it's players who usually would have more selfishness about them. I go take on this man here, whatever. They're trying to find Cristiano. They're looking up for him. And so it's just it's just weird decisions being made. And then for Bruno in particular, Cristiano's occupying space Bruno's running to. He just there. Wherever Bruno's running to, that's where Cristiano.
Of course, I saw it during this summer where Bruno couldn't even make Portugal team because Cristiano in the team.
In the team, yeah.
Because I don't know, maybe he was tired, maybe not. But Bruno was not himself. Has not been himself since.
But I know which game. No, that was probably the worst game I ever watched as well. Like I was dying watching this game. It gets so bad. I spend maybe like a 15 minutes, 20 minutes in the second half trying to find videos to bookmark. That's what I was doing instead. Instead of watching the game, I just like, let me find some best videos on Twitter as well. Bookmark these. What's going on there? More of the same. So it's just that was bad. Real bad.
You give Ralph a few, but
I get him until February.
Yeah, I mean,
in fairness, but February is UCL. So our next piece of notice to that draw. The argument again put forward, right? That
how much bubble all you feel that was?
That was just bubble because Madrid doesn't have Benfica. Them was out of the bacchanal. You understand? Them had no right to go back in it. But then the headlines, man.
Is Atletico? They say is Atletico bring up the fact that they played somebody.
They did because they get Bayern us. They was like, all right, now we get United. Shucks, Bayern now. I understand. I feel a little disrespected.
But what was the issue? They played Bayern in the group stage or something? What was the issue?
United also say get put in the pot their potential opponents.
Right.
But there wasn't. Right?
Okay.
And as a result of that, the pull Bayern. Now, they say like you're pulling your probability of drawing a team is higher with less teams in the pot. So that is basically the argument, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the draw what should have happened was that they continue. Madrid and Benfica are done out. You pull from thereafter.
Yeah.
That is racket. You see this racket.
How
Chelsea draw back Lille, same thing. See again. How Chelsea draw back Lille.
It probable, so it happened.
It probable.
So the
only
thing
has changed.
I don't believe is bubble because
they wanted Messi and Ronaldo to keep going. I don't know.
Right. I feel like the first drawing was them trying. That's what they wanted. That's what they really wanted for the team. Right? They wanted a Messi Ronaldo again.
Mm-hmm. And I probably want to pull them out.
But the redraw.
They still get headlines.
The redraw. The biggest news is what? Cristiano going. No. What's the biggest news?
Yes,
Ramos going back. Ramos going back home.
And Messi versus Barca men jumping on and saying Messi go and mash up Real. I'm like, it's still on.
All right. No, them need something to do right now too. Now, yeah, excuse them. They're sure what they're doing.
Them going down Real side though. They ain't down bad. They down Real side.
Then I'm sorry for them.
I see a Barca man say the grind out the result. I say, what boy Barca when I see Barca draw against Granada or something. I like,
they grind it out.
Only not serious, bro.
Real side.
Anyway. I think I hear the loss. There's some testimonial cup that they played with Boca Juniors. They lost that too. A fifth match.
Testimonial like older players.
A testimonial thing for Diego Maradona, right?
Okay.
I don't understand why they didn't involve Napoli in that too because it would be a nice thing to watch. They lost that too. I said, but what the hell is this? Why them so sore?
All this stuff because they buy Coutinho,
Nah.
I like
something went wrong before that.
Coutinho's one of your boys, right? To say?
Yeah,
like Coutinho. Yeah.
Good player.
Where is he?
Almost.
Where is, but he will always be almost to me, though. Almost. You could use a graphic there from the movie.
I don't know that movie. Yeah,
I will send you the clip. I'll send you the clip of almost.
It had a next issue, boy. Not the
the Slack. Not that one.
Something else.
But we could talk about that, because I don't get you wrong at all.
The next issue.
You see how everybody was just letting that man do what you want. Oh, that was total disrespect.
No, wait. I don't have a problem with a shoulder charging the man. And it's not because the man supposed to be there. Is if he mad and he retaliate now, only issue, right? Let the security deal with that man. But
they won't, and that's my issue.
Yeah, no, I know, but still, you know that man have one name, and I just say, but
and that is why it should not reach it.
No, I know the security unreal crap, right? But the part where the man not going to jail.
Yeah, they do tissues.
Because it have a law that's only stated for men.
That is real dotishness. That is dotishness.
Hold on.
Who wrote that law?
Hold on.
That is dotishness. Right? That is disrespect. Sure. It's sexist. It's disgusting. The only thing it probably not is racial. Then you only think I can't say racial and then you only think it's not. It's just wrong.
Just to be clear, just to say it right, huh?
Yeah, say it.
The law refers to designated matches, and women's games are not classified as designated matches.
Wow. That is dotishness. Why not?
That is like when black people used to be half a person.
It's foolishness.
So
it's foolishness.
Yeah.
It's foolishness.
I actually have the same
stage with women game. No.
So I actually haven't as woke as all you think. I woke whatever dog. My son.
Man in this?
Listen. My son ain't sleeping a full night, right? So I don't have time to be that woke. You understand? As a man needs sleep. I can't be awake. I need to sleep. Anyway, so I didn't really spend a lot of time thinking about what's my deep thought, but I saw the thing and I just thought, this is insane. Yeah. Obviously, so I agree with you, say. I mean, as a man, remember, I don't know if I remember, because it was our time. I remember when Monica Seles got attacked in tennis.
It's that's exactly why they shipping us.
So it's just, all right, you watch the scene there and you're watching all this man just gallerying and he just, it's a party time. All right, so that is madness, is how you could never see that in a men's game, where somebody just playing the fool. At the very least, if a man playing the fool is because he happened to be way more athletic than the stewards than them, so he hit them a two shake and then he playing around, right? Fair enough. But this man did not hit nobody, no shake. He just
vibes in.
All right. As far as a player doing that, so I ain't even talking as a woman player. I think no player should do that. On the first reason being, yes, if you think about what it means, think about what kind of person mentally sit down and decide, I'm gonna run this field now in the middle of this game. And I'm going to do. That's not a very stable person. Fair enough. You might not be, you're not going to get diagnosed as being insane, but you're not very stable. You have some kind of egocentric something going on with you that you think this is an appropriate thing to do, right? Yeah. So absolutely, that person could have a knife and think that they're entitled to retaliate if you oppose them and things like that. So that's one. But then two is just, okay, I try, when I think about women's game stuff, I try to think of it as, well, not as a women's game. Let's think all athletes, right? Yeah. I think that would be seen as very inappropriate in the men's game.
If a man bongs down,
if a man wants to go and charge up on I think it would be seen as like very aggressive and very like, what's wrong, very unprofessional, very all kind of stuff. Right. And I'm saying, that should be the same lens. It's not like, it doesn't become empowering for a woman just because she is a woman for doing that. It's still unprofessional. It's still like, what are you doing? Yeah. What are you really doing, right? But that is the but after the first part, which is just, how could it be allowed that this person just out here?
That's what I'm saying.
But then the last part is, so now you're telling me everybody see this thing in 4K. Everybody debated this thing for a week or whatever. And you telling me there's nothing within your law that makes this a problem?
There's dotishness.
You still have laws that say this is not so women does not play in designated matches. They just out here. Is a fet match?
Yeah, it's a fet match. And they should.
What country was that, boy? I didn't say that.
What do you mean? I don't
think Chelsea was who.
I know where to. All right, let me see. Anyway, go ahead.
What I'm saying is, right, and the reason I give her right is because of the whole nonchalance of everybody. Hey, a man on the field, boy. That man wasn't in no hurry evading nobody,
Taking selfie and...
The man wasn't trying to get away from... So no stewards decided to intervene.
Yeah, boy, that was bad,
right?
Worst part.
If she didn't intervene, what would happen? It could have escalated and shoot.
He was just there lineman.
Could happen.
Yeah.
And I do it come like if a woman slap on backside, sorry, you had to, and she slap a man, right?
Yeah.
You will say, oh, she done again, so it may not look professional, but I give her right. That is the lens I look at it with. Because that is disrespect. We won't accept that in the men's game. We won't take that.
Well, he still does do the work apparently in the men's game.
And that's what I'm saying. Like disrespect all over.
So it's
foolishness.
It was actually a big game, eh? It was Chelsea Juventus in the Champions League.
Was it in Italy? Was it in Italy?
You're wicked, man.
Oh, I just want to know what.
Nah, it's in England. It's in England.
Champions League game.
It was in England, and in England, women's teams are not designated.
It's foolishness. It's foolishness.
In England,
how you could tell me a Champions League game somehow falls under something that is not a designated
game? And watch it.
But in England too?
A Champions League game.
I thought England was the most progressive in this thing. Anyway.
A Champions League game and the
story. They say you thought England was progressive.
I thought the most.
Foolishness.
I would say the most.
That's foolishness. That's foolishness.
Yeah.
Real foolishness.
That was insane, brother. I see that and I was just like, you know what? That's enough internet for me for today. That is bad man's thing. Anyway.
So wait. Think about it like this, eh? If she didn't knock him down, then you'd absolutely have no penalties to face.
Nothing.
The only penalty this man face is that she flew him, you know?
Yeah. But as a matter of fact, like I wouldn't be surprised if she could get charged with something. She could get charged with something and she could be disciplined by Chelsea.
She don't get a yellow card.
She got a yellow card in the game, but she could get charged by Chelsea for behavior. She could get charged by the man for assault.
She could foolishness.
Meanwhile, the man probably nothing.
Yeah, that's foolishness. That's foolishness. That's foolishness. It makes no sense. It's foolish.
Yeah.
One more thing. What do you think about Auba's situation? Any thoughts?
From what I hear, and you could correct me because you should have a little more insight, right? He had permission to go home, right? He came back, right? He came back a little late, and because of COVID restriction, I think he ended up reporting
Thursday morning instead of Wednesday night.
Right, he came back a few hours late, right? And while he was supposed to be on whatever COVID restrictions, he breached that to go and get a tattoo.
No. He came to the ground,
and
they said, no, you can't be here. You have to go back home.
Right.
Because if you reach in the night before, you have enough time to come to the training. I think it's 14 hours or something.
Okay.
Certain time in the country now.
Okay, so
for COVID?
Yeah, it has.
Yeah, because they're using lateral flow tests, so it have a certain window apparently, right?
Right.
So when the tattoo thing come in?
That was after he was told to go away.
He got
the tattoo in England. That tattoo was done in England.
I done that off work. I'm going to take a tattoo.
So after he get banned, then he went and do the tattoo?
No, he didn't get banned. Tell him, hey, nah, you can't come now.
That's banned.
Like, now banned.
Tell him stay away from the team.
Yeah, he said, all right, outside the element.
I smell an agenda, boy.
Agenda?
Boy. I smell an agenda.
Explain the agenda.
I feel like I'm trying to sell Auba.
Yeah, but they're devaluing him by that.
Not devaluing. And I could be wrong. There's my level of quote unquote conspiracy. Like when James Harden when the Rockets wanted he tell Rockets he wanted to leave, all of a sudden he come into work late every day and he's the worst employee. Again, feels of this. It's given.
Wait, but hold on. Did James Harden? So you're saying that was lies about James Harden? He wasn't coming in late and he wasn't the worst employee?
No, I ain't saying it was lies. No, I saying when you start to say it, all of a sudden he's the worst.
Yeah, but
so he was doing that all along. There wasn't no problem.
We good.
Nah, but I swear I see James Harden not get fatter there, no? At the end, all of a sudden he was fat.
But we was good then.
Okay.
Yeah, but here I was saying, wouldn't that make it harder to sell him? If you have him branded as a troublemaker?
Probably get off the that high wage bill.
Yeah. I see. I don't know. I doesn't like I don't get into no tabloids about no players and thing. I don't deal up in them thing.
I just my conspiracy theory.
I just wait for really and truly to get inside story. I waiting until men either change club or retire and giving me a tell all, then I can listen to your story. Let me hear what you're really saying, because right at the time of it's remember these are professionals just like us, huh? So in your profession, if you're getting fired, you're not really gonna do the exit interview and tell them everything. You're not gonna do that. You're not really gonna go to the press one time and tell them everything. You're not gonna do that because you could have legal ramifications, right? So any story people have, yes, they might have some insight, but there's always gonna be a little anyway. My thing is like a real lose-lose situation in my opinion, because nobody is giving that man that salary. Nobody is giving Auba that salary.
Yeah.
So that man needs to make nice and stay at Arsenal until, because I think how much years he have left? 1 or 2?
He doesn't have to make nice. He could just stay at Arsenal.
Fair enough. But how much time he have left?
I'm not
how much?
sure.
Right?
I think they gave him 3 years, so probably.
You probably have 2 years again.
And then there's a lose for Arsenal too, because all right, if you got an agenda demand, if nobody buys him, you stuck with this wage bill, what you gonna do?
So it makes no sense.
How you gonna get him out? What you gonna do? So it's just a real lose-lose. But yet again, it's look, Arteta is a man. I ain't gonna lie to you, he shouldn't be there. He shouldn't be there. He's I talk about this, and it's like he's given Ole same thing, where when things are the worst, the team just come up with a nice little performance there, and have people thinking, oh yes, this is Arteta ball, yes, the process is working, whatever, right? But it's just like, for me, his upside is not worth all the down I'm seeing. So it's months. So how long are you in the job now? Going on 2 years maybe, right? But it's like, okay, if I think about the negatives of Arsenal since he's been there, it's quite a lot, right? It is quite a bit. They've actually spent some money in this time.
Yeah.
He's frozen out players. You said it before. He's doing big coach energy moves, decisions. But it's like, dog, you don't have, you don't have the track record. You ain't have the facilities for that, like the man said.
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man.
Yeah, you ain't have the facilities to be doing all that, dog. You freezing out, man. You freezing out, man. You.
No, but man, that's standard for
man have non-negotiables, and he said from the time you read.
He's setting standards, and then you think about, all right, think about somebody many freeze out. Then you think about, okay, even at their peak, have you watched Arsenal ball and thought to yourself, yeah, Arteta can compete? And I'm saying, dog, top 5, top 6. Can I watch Arsenal ball and say, yes, they are very much clearly, so after City, Liverpool, Chelsea, then you throw in your Man United, or you throw in your, well, who else does have really? Man United.
Man United and Arsenal. Right?
Yeah.
Arsenal has been known as an unserious club for a variety of reasons. And one of the main reasons was a team with no form could find form against Arsenal.
Mm-hmm.
And that happened with Manu, who was supposed to, like us, they were ripe for picking us, right?
Nah, he wasn't that bad.
Or he was going through a real bad patch for us.
What I mean is, he wasn't that bad to get beat from Arsenal. Come on.
Right, okay, fair enough.
He wasn't that bad. He wasn't that bad. Come on.
The team plays so dead that day. I don't like to blame the manager all the time. But anyway, well.
The only team that couldn't beat Arsenal was Spurs. That's the only one that was most on.
We were on a good run. So that's not true. But what I'm saying, but not against big teams, but against mid-table and But and then you was supposed to get Rafa sacked. You're gone and lost the worst, probably second worst team in the league.
He said the worst team in the league is Everton.
Everton wasn't creating any chances. No.
Everton is the worst team in the league, you know.
Yeah, I remember him saying that.
Yeah,
a bit harsh, but yes.
Because Burnley was getting some results, and when Newcastle,
I know you're not out here saying. I know you're not really out here saying Burnley and Newcastle better than anybody in this league.
Burnley better than Everton us. That's how bad Everton is us.
Nah, man.
All right, Newcastle, Burnley, and Everton, the lowest, the bottom three in terms of playing. Or Norwich, I forget.
There's Norwich there too. There's Watford there too. There's Watford there too.
Watford is better than Everton was.
Alright, bro.
You don't find so? Alright, Dennis keeping it up.
All I will say is I remember the beginning of this season. Yeah, Everton started on top of the league,
of course, 9 points.
It was running good.
And it was what it just looked like is Everton is just very, very, very shallow. Very. So once they don't have the three in the middle, my boy Gomez, Allen, and Decore, once they don't have them three, I did that. Immediately. So but then Rafa come with his big C energy, right? He come and he sell James, who was, if you remember,
he wanted to leave though.
No, he wanted to leave because of Rafa.
No, Rafa, you want to leave because Carlos.
Anyway, I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to believe rumors and things. I don't want to do that. But yeah, that's what the story went. It's Carlo duck him, and then as soon as Rafa come, Rafa say, you out now, you out dog. And you even play it, but you out dog.
Rafa has always been that, guys.
That is Rafa.
But at least his own, you could. There's a history. Yeah. I was gonna make a big energy joke, but nah, that's too much. You have to put pause on all kind of thing. I ain't doing all that.
I hope I remember to take this out.
Nah, I'm gonna text you.
Remember to take this out.
You see that time? It's Sunday 56.
When you're editing this, remember to take it out.
The attitude.
You like it?